Hello. I got one more body to look at and then I'll be on my way home. I don't know, I think it's some rapper. He got shot heading home in his own city. I'll be on my way when I get done looking at him.
What it do is Trapboy TV, R.I.P Mo3, man, sad day in the D. The triple D, man, this shit getting ugly out here, this shit been ugly out here, man. Man, I don't know how to feel, don't know what to say, shit's kinda unexpected, shit's kinda expected. Yeah, shit's crazy. Before we get going, I just want to say R.I.P. Mo3, R.I.P. Roy Lee, R.I.P. C. Strugs, R.I.P. to the three gentlemen from AOD, R.I.P. and Money, R.I.P. to all the fallen soldiers, all our legends from the city, everybody R.I.P. I was gonna chill on the commentary, but YouTube tells me I gotta commentate on these videos. I was gonna wait till like the end of this year. You know what I'm saying? I got some more content I'm working on. My team's growing a little bit, so we expanding more, and the platform's growing more. So now we gotta do more. But Trapboy TV, man. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about me. I'm a Dallas native. I've had a song on the radio. I've had a song do well in the streets, in the clubs. I've worked at the club circ. Many of the clubs that have done well out here, Club Rumors. I manage artists on the studio. Around a lot of these people, a lot of artists. I meet a lot of people. Man, it's sad to be speaking to y'all on these circumstances. But shit, it is what it is. The shit could have been avoided, but if you know how we got here, you know how we got here. It all started off, back with the Yella Beezy, Roy Lee beef, Roy Lee ended up getting, R.I.P. to him. And it's escalated from there to there. I'm gonna drop a few snippets. At the end of the snippets, I'm gonna drop DJ Wildhair. He's a very active DJ in the city, veteran DJ, earned his stripes. He consented me dropping this, telling his story, basically giving a rundown on the Mo3 and Trapboy Yella Beezy situation. And I'm also gonna have to break this down in 2 videos. So this is gonna be part 1 here, and part 2 is gonna be right behind it. So tap in.
Right now, hey, look, man, dig this shit, man. Texas Exposed TV. Goddamn, really getting these motherfucking feet wet while the world is shut down. Hey, man. This shit really going on. In 20 years, when this shit on YouTube, and niggas talking about y'all remember that pandemic that happened 20 years ago? Texas Exposed TV, we was working while y'all motherfuckers was bullshitting, you understand me?
Tell you everything, and I'm gonna tell you like how life feels, man. How it fucks up. It fucks up everything for you, man, because your ego can fuck up your whole. Actually, your ego can kill you. So let me just go to this. I met Trapboy. See, this before Yella Beezy. I met Trapboy first. This before Yella Beezy. I was dealing with Go Yayo, Chucky. You know what I'm saying? My artist Red. And like, you know what I was doing in Onyx. You know what I'm saying? Every time that there was an artist, any artist that said, come, hey, Wildhair, man, put me on. I'll put you on regardless. So by me putting you on regardless, I didn't look at what you was doing, how you was doing. I just do the same. I still do the same shit now. I just treat you like an artist because at the point of time, before I even go, I want you to feel like you was VIP and you got it from a nigga that didn't mind. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, So, with that being said, Trapboy was more like the nigga I can go talk to about artists in Dallas because, you know, I'm from Fort Worth, but I was working in Dallas. So he was telling me who was hot and who was not and who to get and who to not get. So if you notice, I booked Yella Beezy. I was fucking with Yella Beezy first because I knew Yella Beezy through his manager now, Low Deezy. So when I was dealing with Session Where, you can ask Jeff, I was dealing with Low Deezy. By me dealing with Low Deezy, Yella Beezy used to always come to me and give me music. So he was such a humble kid back then too. So let's speed it up. Mo3 came to me. Not Mo3. I take that back. Rainwater came to me. Rainwater knew Erskine, which was my buddy that rest in peace to DJ Wildhair. He came to me like, man, I know Erskine, man. Erskine do blah. So I put Mo3 on 2 shows at Onyx. He didn't make it to both shows. So I started messing with Mel Mac. Mel Mac told me about Mo3. So here's the thing. Mo3, y'all don't know, was signed to Pookie Leroy. And see, yeah. You know Trap Baby. You know how it is, man. Shout out to my boy Trap Baby, man. You know, he taking it. He's an artist that he's trying to do too, man. So he ain't jumping sides. I know he done said some shit about, you know, Baby and them need to do a candlelight and balloon release like they did Nipsey Hussle. And I totally 100% agree. But let me get back to the topic. Now, see, he was signed to Mike now. See, a lot of niggas don't know Mike was Pookie Leroy. Remember, I had Pookie Leroy come to Rack Daddies, had him with Mike Menace, then I took him to Flash Dancer. I even got the picture that I can show you. I ain't gonna lie to you. The motherfucker was packed in. You probably could see Mo3 in one of the pictures. I don't know. I ain't really just looked to see face to face. It was just a crowd. He had Pookie Leroy roll with like 50 niggas. So he was signing them. Mo3 was humble, but I never got a chance to meet up with him because I was dealing with Rainwater. So when I dealt with Rainwater, I was like, man, fuck that shit. That nigga ain't gonna show up. Why would he even waste my time to show up and put him on the fly if he ain't gonna come? Because I expect him to come. So make a long story short, when I started looking into Mo3, it's the energy that you bring, right? By me saying that, Mo3 didn't act like that. You feel what I'm saying? Mo3 didn't act like he was acting like he was acting. So he got the energy from that when he was dealing with Pookie Leroy. Him and then Pookie Leroy got into it or whatever. I don't know who won the fight. I'm not going to announce who won the fight, but they fought. And then he was stalking Pookie Leroy. He always went to his shop and told Pookie Leroy to come out. And he built that energy. That energy ran from Nura to Yella Beezy. You feel what I'm saying? Yella Beezy didn't have beef with no Mo3. This just started. Yella Beezy and Rainwater had beef. And they had beef. And I seen the beef. They had a fight at Onyx. Yella Beezy spurred them and took off. A lot of niggas ain't gonna lie to you. Thursday night at Onyx, I had Yella Beezy at the show. He did his show. And that nigga spurred the shit out of Rainwater on the stage. And left. So they had that beef about Rainwater being his manager. That little ego he was pulling from the Pookie Leroy, like being the bully with the Pookie Leroy situation. It rolled over to a big fish, which was Yella Beezy. When it rolled over to Yella Beezy, Trapboy and Yella Beezy wasn't cool as of yet. They were still homeboys, don't get me wrong. I was bringing Johnny Seco in. When I brought Johnny Seco in there, Johnny Seco was cool with Maserati Ye, Yella Beezy, and Trap. I'm gonna put that picture up too. I'm gonna put all them pictures up so y'all see that I ain't bullshit. So when I was bringing them, I got more affiliate with Trap because I seen how Trap worked. Trap ran the whole old clip. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about no cool money. So here's the thing. So I asked Trap, because I always ask Trap, I said, Trap, what's up with this boy Mo3? He was like, man, that nigga really That nigga cold, Wildhair. I said, why you say he cold? He was like, man, that nigga cold. That's one of my favorite rappers. As a local nigga, that was one of my favorite rappers. The nigga told me this. So at this midst of time, I was trying, me and Drew was managing Maserati 8. I can show you the picture when we went to Wichita Falls. We were setting up stuff. We were setting up all this stuff. We were getting the budget. And then that's when the situation, when he robbed the plug, put the $500,000 on Instagram and went to, they picked him up. But if y'all don't recall, Mo3 got a song, his last song, when he talked about, when Maserati say, when he had the interview, he said, only Mo3 showed him love because the simple fact is he put him in the song, even though he wasn't really talking about me in a rap, but he put me in a song. That's the best thing, kind of love that he got out of the whole thing. So when Mo3 talking about, he went up to the DJ booth and he talked to Trapboy, because he called him the background singer. He said he talked to Trapboy, and Trapboy told me, man, he ain't cut like that. He ain't cut like that. That was not true, because I'm going to tell you this. It was Money Man. I brought Money Man to Onyx 2. I call it Boss Giving. We did like 20 grand off there. Money Man charged me $5 grand. We had him there. I know Yella Beezy was there because I let him in. I know Trapboy was there because I let him in because we was fucking with each other from the old shit. Papa, if you think I'm lying, Papa Ron was the DJ. And I asked him, was Mo3 there? He said, nah. So it's the energy that you built. You feel what I'm saying? So that energy that he built off of whatever this bullshit was took him to the next level, which was Yella Beezy. I got FaceTime pictures with Yella Beezy, and I always coach Yella Beezy because he seen what he was coming from. I told Yella Beezy, and you can ask Mike Menace right now. I said, Yella Beezy gonna be the one to raise Dallas up. Man, I went from LA to New York, everywhere telling that. What up, Pee Wee? Telling everybody this. Yella Beezy gonna be the one to raise Dallas up because Dallas wasn't getting no love from LA to New York or none of that. I'm going to meetings over here. They telling us Dallas never gonna wake up because of the situation with the $7 million from DSR. So, make a long story short, and I'm gonna get to the root of everything, but when Trap told me that, I was hosting on Friday nights at Flash Dancers, right? Hosting up on Friday nights at Flash Dancers. Mo3 was there. When Mo3 was there, that's when he had his homeboy. This nigga homeboy had the worst attitude in the world. And y'all think I really can't, I don't know his name, but he ended up getting killed in South Dallas. But that dude gave Mo3 a little bad energy. He wasn't the same humble guy that I met at Flash Dancers. Because when I talked to him, I was like, man, Trapboy told me, you know what I'm saying, you was a co-rap, man, you know, let me reintroduce myself. I apologize, but only reason why I stopped putting you on the flyers because you wasn't coming. He said he never got the information. Rainwater never gave it to him. So at that point in time, we kind of had a little solo relationship. So with that being said, I told him, you know, I got Thursday nights at Onyx. This nigga literally came. He came, he took a picture with, this one we started managing T-Speed and Superman. Superman, T-Speed to tell you. Superman got a picture with Mo3. So they came, he came. You know, I had no problem with Mo3 after that. Now after that, I know Trapboy and Mo3 was like best friends. Don't know why they not best friends or how it turned to the worst, but here's the thing. Trapboy is cool. He don't stress and fight over nothing. But if you cross that line with him, he will get down. And I can feel that, Curtis. I mean, Mo3 is very talented, and we hate that the situation will happen. So when he was getting on, now at this point in time, Yella Beezy and Trapboy is everywhere together. Every time they came to Onyx, they together. When I booked Trapboy, I booked Yella. They rolling like this. So he went from there to Trapboy, which Trapboy is more gangster than Yella. I ain't saying Yella ain't gangster. I ain't saying Mo3 ain't gangster. But Trapboy run his shit. So the energy that you put out in this universe will come back to hunt you, regardless. And to be honest with you, I went and watched Trapboy shit all last night. Nigga was wildin'. But what I got from it is that the nigga was kind of hurt, but at the same time was kind of rejoiced. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got from it. That's how I felt watching him, because I know him from what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But what happened, if y'all don't know, Mo3 got shot in December 2 years ago. And it was a point of time that nigga went on, I don't know, I'm not gonna even discuss that, but at some point in time, dude got shot before. And then Trapboy got shot at before too. So that's the reason why I couldn't come to now one of them and crush the beat. Because when I tried, Trapboy was willing, but Mo3 wasn't willing at first. But then when Mo3 was listening, Trapboy at this point in time, you know what I'm saying, he got shot at, he like, fuck that shit. And then what really took it over was when Mo3 homeboy got killed. When Mo3 homeboy got killed, then Mo3 started building this image and this ego to a point where it was at this point nobody could fix it. I have went to certain leaders to try to fix this. I even went to Yella Beezy. Trapboy always tell me, man, hey, sit your ass down. You getting too old for this shit. Let the streets handle it. And I can't say nothing about that if I'm not from Dallas, bro. I'm just being 100. I can't say that if I'm not from Dallas. You know, if I was Trapboy role model or Mo3 role model, it could have been fixed, but once they started shooting, it couldn't have got fixed. So, with that being said, I think Trapboy was really hurt when he got shot at, when he said he had a car accident and he landed at a hospital, almost got killed trying to see his homeboy in V Live. And the dude went live going crazy talking about Trap because Mo3 didn't have Oak Cliff. Trapboy gave him Oak Cliff when they was all friends. But a lot of people don't understand the reason why the beef really started is because the interview on Say Cheese, when that nigga getting pick 6. So y'all gotta understand. Go Yayo, Get Money Little Running, I connected all that together at Onyx. I got the flyer to show you. But it kind of rubbed Trap wrong where they didn't see eye to eye. And then he, instead of him kicking it with Mo3, he kicked it with Yella Beezy. And then here come this. Now, as I say, a lot of people got to understand the energy that you give, you have to give that energy back. Because at any point of time, you may slip. It's a done fact. There's a lot of people that got set up by people because they slipped and they ego. Man, I don't know why it's always to a point where you gotta fuck with a broad, but that be your worst situation, especially when you already know you can't be in Oak Cliff because you know Trapboy runs Oak Cliff. So let's get to the situation. Now, as y'all know, Mo3 had a show out of town. He died in the same clothes that he had the show in. So Mo3, with his ego, gets into it with the girls. I ain't gonna even say nothing. But anyway, he's messing with a girl in Oak Cliff. That's how they followed him and got him. You feel what I'm saying? Your ego makes you comfortable. And when you too comfortable, it can come back to hunt you. There's a lot of niggas that died that way, having a comfortable ego. You have to respect another man like you want to be respected, regardless. When you pull out pistol play, it's going to come back to be pistol play on you. And we already know what comes around goes around. So that's what you have to understand. I'm not saying Trapboy set him up or anything like that. But you already know that when he dissed Oak Cliff like that, because Mo3 dissed Oak Cliff, Mo3 dissed his own homeboys, the OGs from his own side. He had a problem with T-Cash that I tried to help plenty of times with. He had a problem with Pookie Leroy. He had a problem with the Oak Cliff niggas. You can't do that, bro. You just can't do that. And you know, when he shot at Trapboy, that's when it was up in the air. You couldn't fix it. You couldn't fix it. Boosie tried to talk to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Me and Hit That Hoe was trying to set up something to talk to these niggas. That nigga, what made me laugh because Trap is just so gangster. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The nigga told me, wire her and Hit That Hoe, y'all quit being sisters and take that post down. And I did because I was trying to get them both to work. But what made Mo3 more to a point where he wasn't gonna stop is when Roy Lee died. You feel what I'm saying? So Roy Lee and his homeboy died. He felt like other people's had to die and get shot at and killed. So when Trapboy Friends got killed and he got shot at, what is you supposed to do? Sit there and get killed? No. I'm not saying he do it, but you got to do something if you gangster. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mo3 was the most talented out of all of them. But I'm going to tell you this. This is what I feel about Mo3 and Trapboy. I think Mo3 helped Trapboy how to rap. And then Yella Beezy helped him a little bit too because I'm listening to him since he was Ye. You feel what I'm saying? Since he was Ye. And Trapboy, this album that he got out is a bad album, but it's crazy. It's crazy because that Rubber Band song is going to be a hit, but it's also going to be like this. This the best that ever came to hip hop when you're dealing with rap because people want to talk about niggas living their raps. That's the best you're going to get to living your raps.